Hey guys, what's up? This is me again. This is my girlfriend Abby. I'm kind of inspired by that channel, Too Many Records, formerly known as Damn It Sandy, because they did a cool thing where Sandy picked out some records out of Matt's collection randomly, and he just kind of talked about them. So I figured, why not do that with my girlfriend?
Heyo.
Even though I don't think that they were dating, or what the situation is with that. Anyways.
Cool.
So she picked out some things. I have no idea what they are. Yeah, we might as well get started with that.
Cool.
What's the first one?
Ooh. I put them all in a bag so he couldn't see them.
Of course.
I like this album.
Okay, well, she picked out, this is Father John Misty, I Love You Honey Bear. I think it's his second album
Is it really?
as Father John Misty, yeah. He did some solo stuff as Jay Tillman, and then he was on Fleet Fox's second album, and this is his second album under the name Father John Misty. This is just the normal black vinyl version. I'll open this up actually. This is on Sub Pop. It has some pretty neat packaging, especially for the price. You know, pretty cool gatefold and artwork.
I like this guy he's eating her body.
Oh,
and
yeah,
her legs are coming out of his mouth.
The demon wolf.
He's my favorite.
See his double butt on the cover. And then the inserts are pretty neat. This is on double 45 RPM vinyl. It's got several inserts. It's got like a giant fold-out poster.
Where does the name Father John Misty come from? Do we know anything about that? Like why?
There's probably some story with it, but I don't really know.
Yeah, you should have looked that up.
Well, I didn't know you were going to be picking Father John
I'm
Misty.
sorry, I should have looked that
It
up.
has this interesting exercises for listening insert where he kind of goes through kind of satirical instructions for listening to these songs. Download card, which I won't show for obvious reasons because I don't think I've used my download yet. And then big fold-out poster with some
Do people do that? Do
some
they, like,
nudity.
steal downloads?
Oh yeah, I mean it's possible. There's some nudity on this poster, so I don't think I'll actually show it. But yeah, you get the idea. It's an album about him
Duty.
and his wife, getting married and all that. So
I like that he has songs on this album that where he doesn't like her.
well, yeah, I mean,
I like that.
You don't have
it's
to
very
be-
honest. It's brutally honest.
yeah, I mean, I think it's nice that he can express his honest emotions
Yeah.
about it, even though this whole persona of Father John Misty is based on sarcasm and
Yeah.
satire and everything. So yeah, Father John
It's a
Misty.
good time.
I want to get the limited version of this that had like the pop-up cover and the cool like tricolored vinyl, everything. But that's pretty expensive, so one day I'll get that. Okay.
Okay.
This was actually pretty recent for me. This is the Adventure Time soundtrack. It's called the Music of Ooh, which is the name of the land in Adventure Time. I got this from ThinkGeek.com. It's like an exclusive record of theirs. Can I see it?
Yeah, I had to push my glasses up.
Oh.
Sorry.
Because you're a nerd. It's all music like from the first couple seasons of Adventure Time. Oh, it's pressed by Space Lab 9. They're actually a pretty well-known soundtrack production thing for vinyl. I love this gatefold with
Tree
trunks,
trunks.
all sexy on the
Look at
piano.
all hot. Wah, 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 wah.
I always love a nice mix of glossy finish on like matte and stuff. That's
It
nice.
looks really nice.
And this is a cool variant on fin colored vinyl, so it's blue and white. It's pretty neat. And liner notes, this is the original sleeve, came in, but it's
Tight.
changed it into a different one. It's got some, not all the songs on here are necessarily winners. You like what's that song called with Tree Trunks sings with the dude she falls in love with?
I don't know that one.
You
I
don't
don't
know,
know what you're
that
talking
one
about.
might be my least favorite.
Which one's the one that you and your dad like?
There's
The butt one.
I don't think that's on here.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I don't think it is, but it's got Rat Bear and Fins
Ooh, I like
Rap.
Bacon Pancakes.
Bacon
That's the
Pancakes.
one I like.
It's good. Balloon Music is on here, I think.
Oh man, I thought the butt song. I don't know what to call it except for the butt
Like
song.
Buff Baby song.
Yeah, the Buff Baby song.
Where Finn's a baby and Marceline is in like his brain or something. Yeah, pretty cool soundtrack. I'm kind of a fan of that show.
Okay, I want you to guess the next one.
Guess you picked the La La Land soundtrack.
I did not. I
Okay.
did not, but I really wanted to. I picked this Angel Olsen one.
Ah, Angel Olsen.
Because I really like it.
We have a cool story with this. One of our first dates, probably almost a year ago at this point, we went to Dallas.
Good records.
Yeah, we checked out Good Records. Was that your first time ever being there?
Maybe. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Well, we both picked up this record, Angel Olsen's newest. I think it's called My Woman.
Yes, it is called
My Woman, yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it's on the Record Store exclusive purple vinyl. I would say "Shut Up, Kiss Me" is one of the most important songs in our relationship. I think music in general is pretty important to us, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that
We're
statement.
both
We're music people, right?
music people,
I
yeah.
think you are different standards than I am, though. Like, you are handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so cute.
Every track on here is pretty good. I'm a fan of kind of the longer songs too, like on the B side.
Yeah.
Sister and Woman.
I like Intern a lot. I think
Intern's
it's a really
cool.
good opener for an album.
Yeah. I think this is her first one on Jag Jaguar Records. And some of her earlier stuff is she goes with the kind of spooky.
Lo-fi
Yeah.
stuff going on.
She's a spooky girl.
She's spooky girl.
Cool gatefold. This is still hard to open because I haven't opened it that much. It's pretty thick cardstock style paper. And then again with the download code, and you can't really tell that well through this, but you can kind of see it. It's like translucent purple. This will show it better. There you
Rude.
go. So yeah, that's My Woman, Angel Olsen, our girlfriend.
She's the best.
Kind of the entire basis of our relationship. Almost. In a weird way.
The entire basis of our relationship.
I think we can give her credit for that.
We can give her credit.
Partial
yes.
credit.
Plus, I just really like her shirt in that album cover. It's just fire.
That's pretty cool.
I want to know what thrift shop she got that from because it's fire.
Maybe she inherited it.
Okay, I have two more,
Okay.
but I don't know which one to do next.
Either one. Doesn't matter.
Softer or harder?
Well, I think I saw one of them. So do the
Man,
one in front. That.
the one closest to you, or the one closest
Yeah,
to the
I'm
wall?
assuming that's softer.
Okay, yeah.
Another it's kind of staple of our relationship is Weezer.
I don't think so. Oh, not this album in particular, though.
No. We're big fans of the Red album. A little sarcasm there. We like the song The Greatest Man That Ever Lived. But I would say this is probably, well, most people either this is their second or first favorite. This is your favorite of theirs, right?
I would say maybe, yeah.
I'm more partial to Pinkerton, I think.
I was about to say I might like Pinkerton more, but I really don't know.
It kind of goes back and forth. I think on my favorite albums intro video, I think I might have actually shown this one
Did you really?
as my favorite. I think
I pulled it specifically because I was like, he
Well,
probably hasn't talked about this one yet.
in
I don't
hindsight,
remember you pulling
in
it.
hindsight, I didn't really talk about the actual records that much,
Talk about
so
it.
much as why they were my favorite.
Because I know this one's nice.
Yeah, this is their debut. Everyone kind of knows this one. It's like a classic '90s record. This is on the blue vinyl from MoFi. You can see my sleeves a little split on the top from shipping. Don't care. I think I mentioned every single song on here can kind of pass as like a greatest hits, or it would find a place on like a triple disc greatest hits album that they would put out. what would you say your favorite one on here is?
I was just about to ask you that. My favorite one is Buddy Holly.
Like Buddy
I'm
Holly.
the worst.
That one's classic. I like Buddy Holly too.
Which one's yours?
I'm always between like In the Garage, Only in Dreams.
I like
and
the Sweater Song too. Though.
Sweater Song's classic. And The World Is Turning Left of Me Here. And of course, My Name is Jonas, the opener is pretty cool. I might as well show it in this video also, even though I showed it in the one where I first showed this record, but this is on a really cool, like blue marble colored vinyl. Really high quality pressing from Mobile Fidelity. My only complaint with Mobile Fidelity records is they always put the bar at the top that says original master recording. Like, I get it's part of their whole brand and everything, and they've been doing it since, you know, like the early 70s. I think I'm more of the side that says it kind of distracts from the album artwork, like the solid blue, you know.
It takes away. I agree.
It does kind of detract
It takes
a little
away.
bit. I don't mind necessarily the stuff on the bottom, because, you know, that's whatever, but the big bar across the top kind of detracts from it a little bit. Not that, you know, the artwork is that special or expressive or anything, but it is kind of just a classic album cover, you know. It's just them. That's just Weezer as they were at the start of their career breakthrough. Cool. So what's the last one you
I
got?
have one more.
One more.
I deeply want to hear your opinion on this.
I think I've told you my opinions on this.
Deeply want you to share your opinions with everybody on it.
Actually, I think this one was also in my
Dang it! Was it really?
Did you even watch my first video?
I did. I promise I did. But that was a few videos ago.
Well, you know me very well.
Now I sound like the worst.
This is my favorite brand new record. I like this a lot more than Deja Entendu.
Do you really though?
I really do. It's not even close.
Really?
That is like, okay, this from a person that actually likes Deja Entendu, that is one of the most overhyped records ever. It's not that good. I mean, it's only as good as like a mid 2000s kind of whiny emo band can be.
I should have picked more creative ones then.
Well,
I'm so sad.
This one was their next one from 2006, and while still emo, it's definitely from a more mature place. Most of the criticism I've heard about this is like their kind of attitude from the time this came out was, we are so mature, we're not even going to play any of our old songs because we are just past that as a band. And they still kind of act weird like that as a group, but I think they kind of earned some of that with this album. I mean, this kind of stands out not only as one of the best, to me anyway, as one of the best emo albums, emo styled on like the harder side of more emotional punk rocks.
Yeah.
Just like kind of one of the best albums of the 2000s in general, in my opinion. Even if you're not like a fan of emo music or kind of punk music in general, you should at least check it out. There are some more mature moments on here. It's kind of darker subject matter about like death and morality and heaven and hell and all that good stuff. This is on the, I think this is repressed in 2014.
The cover is so interesting. I think that's my favorite cover by them. I don't know if it's my favorite album.
Black vinyl. Kind of scary sketch style artwork.
Spooky.
Pretty spooky cover. Interesting gatefold. I don't know who's in this gatefold. I'm assuming it's a family member of the band. Photograph. I think there's another insert in here. Yeah. Lyrics insert, which I don't think came with like the original CD. And then I believe the story was when the record came out originally in like 2006, it didn't come with any lyrics or anything, and there was like a note in the back that said, if you send $5 to this address, I'll make these handwritten lyric books and send them out to everyone that sent that. It's not even $5, it was like $2 or $3 or something, and he never did. But then in 2014, whenever they repressed this, they went through and made these books to go along with it, as like an add-on you could buy. And for everyone that had already bought one back in the day, they gave them out for free.
Finally.
It's got, you know, all the lyrics, some guitar tablature about how to play this stuff. Kind of, there's like a few notes in here about if there's like one or two guitars, the order that you're supposed to kind of play, you know, the chords and everything. It's pretty interesting. It's all handmade. And I think they made some similar ones of these. They made at least one for Deja Entendu, and they might have done one for Daisy. I don't think they did one for their...
You don't like Daisy?
I like Daisy. I think I like Daisy better than Deja, honestly.
Really? Who are you?
I'm your boyfriend.
Oh, man.
Well, that's all
We're breaking up.
We're not. Don't even joke about that.
That would be really mean.
It would be mean to break up with me on
On
camera.
camera. That would be hilarious.
So,
Just kidding.
yeah, that's all the random stuff.
I really wish I would have picked better records.
Next time we'll do this again. We'll do this a couple times.
I'll pick better ones.
Maybe a little more random next time.
Maybe I won't look so ratchet.
You don't look
Have
ratchet.
worked.
Come on.
The cutest. I'm so ratchet.
I think next time, or no, what was I saying before that? Oh,
Next time, I'm literally just gonna close my eyes and just pick 5.
that could work.
Pull 5.
That could really work.
Like this. This is how you pick things.
I feel like I was gonna ask you some stuff. What's it like dating kind of a nerdy record collector who's really serious about it?
It's just really tragic. Wake up in the
Be
morning,
honest,
like,
come on.
Man, it's fun. It's always a weekend adventure to another interesting place.
You feel like you need to wash your
File
hands
through
afterwards?
Records. Yes, that's my one complaint. Is I carry Germex with me because I think records are old and gross and dusty.
Lots of them are.
Yeah,
That's
my
true.
one complaint.
You know,
It's not
certain
my one
stores, like Dogs,
Complaint.
they do a decent job of trying to clean them up a little bit, and they put
Do
them
they, though?
in the bags, so you don't have to touch the covers necessarily. You just
That
kinda,
is nice.
yeah, certain other stores don't really clean the records at all.
Certain other stores.
Not naming names.
But they have good collections. Which
Yeah, I think we have in DFW we have a nice selection of
we do.
stores to go to.
We do. It's
Some are
not
better
too
than
shabby.
others.
True.
I think I mentioned here I'm not a big fan of Forever Young. Honestly,
I know you're not. It's the one that's closest to me. And I like Forever Young.
the pricing's a little weird. That's my thing.
You think it's too expensive?
At least like 40% too expensive. Yeah.
Really?
From on most of the stuff in there, yeah.
I just like the guy that works there too. I think he's really nice.
Oh yeah.
He's really nice.
That kind of brings me to my other question. What is it like being a woman? Because I would say 95% of record enthusiasts are men, or identify as men. How does it feel to be kind of in an extreme minority of people hanging out at record stores?
I don't know if 95% of vinyl community people are men. I don't
Okay,
know
maybe
how
not-
accurate that is.
Maybe not 95. It's at least like 75%, though. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
That seems accurate.
and they're usually older.
It skews older. Mostly men, mostly white people.
With like a long gray, greasy ponytail.
So how does that make you
It's
feel?
Really cute. Makes me feel really uncomfortable.
People make you feel uncomfortable in record stores?
Yes.
A little bit?
Do you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, you can talk about it.
They always want to talk to girls, even if I don't want to talk to you.
I think...
Weird. It's weird, and I feel like dudes want to explain where to find things to me. Like, I know the alphabet. I can find it.
Do they ever talk to you like, you're looking
There.
for Adele? She's in the A's.
Yeah, you looking for some Britney Spears? I don't know. Is Britney Spears on vinyl? Probably not.
I think she is. She's got
Really? I need to get on that.
This is 2017. Everything's on vinyl. Everything.
I don't know if that's true either.
Lots of things are.
I don't know. I do wish that there were more female-friendly spaces in the vinyl
Right.
community. It is weird. It is weird. It's weird to walk into a record store and feel kind of...
Like immediately singled out, like...
I don't know. I just want to feel like I belong there.
Mm.
Because I'm not there to chat, really. I
Yeah.
mean, not that I don't want to talk to people, but... I don't know. An old dude trying to chat me up is a little awkward. For everybody involved, for both parties. It's a little weird.
That kind of goes with the stereotype of record collectors kind of being antisocial, but not necessarily having the best social skills, and maybe he's trying to be nice, but it's coming off a little weird. I don't know. I don't really know the way to go about fixing that either. We're just kind of talking about it.
We're just talking about it. And this whole conversation, I feel like I'm just pushing stereotypes. They're not.
But you've
They're
experienced
not
that a
bad.
lot.
There's really nice people.
Oh, yeah.
The worst was when we went to that record convention in Richardson.
Mm.
And it was just like vendors of old men
They're getting rid of the
who
records.
wanted to get rid of their stuff and give me a good deal. Wink, wink.
Well,
Gotta go. Mom's calling.
on that note,
Sorry.
next
Sorry.
time, more, well, next time you're back anyway. I'm not sure when that will be. Hopefully soon. But hopefully we can do this at least like 1 or 2 times a month.
Okay.
Do random polls, stuff like that.
Okay.
And other than that, it'll just be my monthly, finds, stuff I get from stores and shows, and I'm not sure what else in between for now. Maybe I'll go through my whole collection, or maybe we'll just do that with the random polls.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it.
It'll be fun.
It will be fun. This is
It'll be
a
great.
fun experience making this channel. Thanks for everyone that subscribes. That does not go unappreciated. Thanks for everyone that watches. I'm just glad to be doing this for fun. I'm glad you're here with me doing this for fun.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Thank you. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Bye.